Fellas, RJ from Ravioli's Windy Fitness, because I'm sure the audio is terrible and I'm gonna have to talk super loud because it's windy out, but I want to do a video outside because it's beautiful out here and I don't give a damn. Audio be damned. But this is a video that I want to do for a while. I've had this idea for a while. Ugly truths nobody tells you. Ugly truths nobody tells you about running a marathon. Last October, it was October 10th, or was it the 11th? I think I had to schedule it back. The 10th or the 11th, I ran a marathon, literally right outside my house, because there's a track right outside my old apartment I was staying in. And it was hard, but it was fun. If I had to do it all over again, I would do it in a heartbeat, because the whole process was great for my mental health and my physical well-being. You know, even though it beats you up, I think it did a lot of good for me. It was a great experience. I think everybody should run one marathon at least once in their life. But I had some things happen to me, both in the training leading up to it and the actual event itself, that were unprecedented for me, because I didn't know that they would happen. The first thing that happened that I was sort of taken aback by, but I really shouldn't have been, the sweat rashes. Particularly the sweat rashes around the genital region. You see, if you don't wear really comfortable underwear that's like silky soft, goes right with your skin, or if you don't moisturize and you let your shit get dry down there, I cussed, sorry. If you wear tight pants or tight underwear or anything like that, any of those situations, the sweat rashes and just blistering friction rashes, especially if you got big thick gamer thighs like me, it freaking sucks. It's like I would go to work and have to, squat down, pick up stuff all day and walk all day. Like, I would walk 7 miles at work and I would run like 7 or 10 before work, as my legs were just, the rashes would get so insane. I'd have to put so much ointment on them and baby powder. Nobody tells you gotta deal with that. The second thing, and this is one that was really scary. I freaked out about this when it first happened. This happened immediately after the marathon. Well, actually, this injury occurred during and progressed after. When you run a marathon, there's a very high chance that one of your toenails will fall off, if not multiple toenails. See, if your toenail is hitting the end of your shoe like this, boom, 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 over and over, and you were on like a super gravelly track like I was on, with a lot of potholes and whatnot, there's an extremely high chance that you will lose a toenail, especially if it's your first time doing a marathon and you're not used to long distance runs in general. I can actually show it to you right now, and I'll probably post the picture in this video, but my freaking toenail, my left toenail fell off. And you can see it still looks pretty ugly, but it's growing back now. It's coming back pretty strong, but it literally fell off. Over the course of like the next month or so, it just kept dying and whoa, camera, and getting worse and worse, to eventually where I just started having to pick at it and take it off myself. It was pretty gruesome. That's something nobody tells you. I didn't find that anywhere on any forum, that you could lose a toenail running a marathon. Number 3, another thing nobody tells you about marathon training or running a marathon is that there's also a very high probability that you will gain weight. Yeah, gain weight, believe it or not. You would think with all the miles that you're running, especially if you don't usually run like that, you would lose weight. But actually a lot of people, they gain a few pounds, and it's fat weight, it's not muscle. Because doing all that cardio, it's hard to keep up with your weight training when you're doing all that cardio. And you're eating an absorbent amount of calories. Why? Because running that much burns a lot of calories. You got to recover that somehow. If you're somebody like me that has a very physical job where I already burn a lot of calories, plus I do weightlifting, plus I'm training for a marathon, my calorie intake was like 4,500, 5,000 easily a lot of days, because it had to be. And I gained like 4 or 5 pounds over the course of about I want to say 5 months, 4 months, 4 months of training. I gained 4 or 5 pounds, went up from like 202 to like 207 or 8. It's kind of blurry. I really wasn't keeping up with weight that strictly, but yeah, I actually gained weight training for a marathon. All that running just makes your appetite go through the roof. So if you're somebody that's conscious of that, just know if you're planning on doing a marathon, you might gain a couple pounds, but it's okay. I mean, you're doing all that cardio. I'm sure your heart is more than healthy enough, unless you're morbidly obese as is. Is there anything else? Any other ugly, harsh truths nobody tells you about running a marathon? Oh yeah, ugly truth number 4. Your time probably won't be as good as you expect it to be. I expected to finish in like 5 hours or under. I was going beast mode. I thought that was what I could do. And when I first started running the marathon, like the first 2 hours, I maintained a pace to finish within 5. But I just waned and waned, and my legs started to hurt, my feet started to hurt, and you get on all that pain, it's hard to keep up that pace. I ended up finishing in like 6:20, I think. 6 hours, 20 minutes. So like an hour and 20 minutes over what I thought I would do. But I mean, that's perfectly fine, because like I'm heavy for my size anyway. I'm a heavy person, and I'm not that tall to be as heavy as I am. I'm only like 5'10", and I weigh in like the low 200s. So I'm not even built for running like that, and this is my first marathon, so I'll take it. I'm not ashamed of anything. Yeah, I was there for the experience. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the harsh truths nobody will tell you, unless I'll probably be in the shower later and something will come to me and I'll be like, oh, why didn't I say that? But for now, this is the video. Like, share, subscribe to Ravioli Fitness to spread honest and cool fitness information and videos. And I will see you guys in the future.